Right then. Not sure if I was going to make a video on this, because it's not going to be very interesting. But I thought to myself, my recent videos haven't been very interesting anyway. So, just stick something out there. This is a 1980s Ife Williams livestock trailer. Now, why the hell have I bought this? I don't really know. It's just cheap and an impulse purchase. Obviously, I can't pull it with mine. I had to borrow my Jeep's, well, my dad's Jeep Liberty diesel. Yeah. Interesting actually on this. I was looking on the forums. In America, this has a towing limit of £5,000 or what's £5,000 in kilos? 2.5 tons. Yeah, here it has a limit of £7,000 or 3.5 tons. Which is an interesting fact. Anyway, this is the well, pile of crap. I don't think is quite the right term, but it's not brilliant. As you see, I've started sort of half-assed painting it silver, but I've run out of paint. I've ordered some more. So, yeah, like I said, boring video. But anyway, main problem with this is it's missing all of its brake gear. It's missing the handbrake. It's missing the cables. These are cable brakes, not hydraulic or electronic, so it's more simple, but all the cables are missing. The adjusters are missing from inside the hubs. The brake shoes are missing from outside the hubs. In fact, when I was towing this about 3 miles away from the bloke's house, that wheel locked up because all the brake assembly had just rusted to pieces basically, and just jammed the drum, which was an interesting scenario on a main road, but it was okay in the end. Yeah, so they all want seen to. I may not do it. I may sell it as it is, because I probably won't keep this. I don't think it's worth bothering with unless I buy another car, which I may do soon anyway. But yeah, it could do with the jockey wheel as well. There was one in there when I had it, but I had to cut it out. This actually unusually does move. They normally see solid, but cut that out. Could do with one of them, because at the moment I'm having to jack it up to put it on this thing. I did try lifting it, but it done my bloody back, and it weighs a ton. Auto reverse brakes, if it actually had brakes, which is a bit easier than having to jump out the car and flip the thing over like you normally would. But yeah, it's an 8x5, as I say, Ife Williams. Light bulb works, those lights don't. Can't be arsed making them lights work, because I'm just going to sell it probably. Come on, it's a bit hard. These are a bit seized, so come on. The only interesting thing that's actually useful about this is the springs that makes the door go up well easy, because these doors weigh a ton. But anyway, got a bit of light rust here and there. That's not actually factory though, that's just a piece of tin or whatever that somebody's put in, so I'm not bothered about that. Light stock gates in it. If I keep it, I'll rip them out because I've got no use for them. Just enclosed trailer for the quads, etc. It's got a aluminium checker plate floor. It's quite, well, I think excited's massively the wrong word, but I was pleased it came with a spare wheel. But looking at it, I think this is in there because, as usual with these, I've had a few of these in the past when I was just a kid, just messing around. They were super cheap, some of the really rough ones, so I bought them just for the sake of it. But these always rust through. Once these wheels get sort of 20, 30-year-old, they rust on the seams, they rust inside, and they just start leaking air. So I think that's what's happened to that one, so that'll be into the scrap heap. Yeah, there's the brake components. Just don't want to touch them because they've probably got asbestos in them, they're that old. But yeah, as you can see, that's what jammed up that drum. I don't think they're actually usable anymore. But yeah, other than that, it's reasonably solid. Underneath solid, no rust as such. Actually, all this is galvanised, so it's not going to rust anyway. This is aluminium on the side. It's probably worth what I pay for it in scrap value, amount of aluminium in this thing, but yeah. Mud flap's okay. Lights on with shot. Leaf spring suspension, a hell of a lot of surface rust, but it's solid. All the aluminium's oxidised. That will polish up if you can be arsed, but I can't. In fact, this is a trailer I bought, well, not for my dad, but on my dad's behalf, a couple of years back. And that's what it ends up coming up like if you bother to polish the aluminium. It would end up like that, sort of all over. But like I said, doing that panel took like 20 minutes. It's time I ain't got to spend on an old crappy trailer. So, yeah. I've just now got to detach it, which is going to be a back-breaking job because there's no jockey wheel. So, yeah. Don't know if this video is going up before or after the Kodiak project. That's probably marginally more exciting than this if you've even got to this point of the video. So yeah, but be sure to be subscribed. And if you're not, click the button, and I'll see you in the next one.